possession. Embiid with the steal. Passes to Covington. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. For three, Stauskas. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D. A bit of a slow start to the career of Nick Stauskas. Was a highly touted rookie a year ago, but had a hard time finding minutes early on last year. That will change as he becomes more experienced.
And Washington has possession. 76ers getting the bucket. Smith against Wall. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Wall's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jared Dudley. That is his first foul of the game. Morris is checked in for Jared Dudley. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Isaiah Cannon, he's checked in for Nick Stauskas. No good on the quick three.
He has got a lot of confidence in his game. You have to if you think you can knock one down from there.
Yeah, I think he maybe needs some time for some direct admonishment.
The 76ers trail by 10. Embiid kicks to Cannon. Bangs home the trifecta. Cannon's got 8.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Garrett Temple is checked in for Washington. Carl Landry's checked in for Philadelphia. Thompson comes in for Smith. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Cannon, the pass to Embiid. Misses the three.
He just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
And the 76ers call time here.
And guys, the Spurs coaching tree extends pretty far these days. Coach Brett Brown, another former member of the Spurs staff, to be leading an NBA team.
Landry dishes to Cannon. They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Wizards leading by 7. Well, Greg, for Brett Brown and the Spurs connection, he was an assistant in San Antonio for 7 years, was really indoctrinated in how the Spurs conducted business, Clark, before coming to the 76ers.
Yeah, he's got an interesting accent, too, a mix of Boston Australian from where he grew up and where he spent a lot of time, but no doubting his passion and his coaching ability. He's good in both.
He was actually a head coach for Australia for a while in international play.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
From deep, Wall. Morris. And he uses the glass on the layup. Morris has got his second basket of the game.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, energy has been the difference, and they're fighting for every loose ball and giving as good as they get on the inside. Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
season a mixed bag for Wall statistically. Some steps forward, but overall lower numbers.
Yeah, but, he didn't score as much as he had the previous 2 seasons, but he was more efficient. And sometimes, Kevin, the better your team, the less you have to do, but he clearly is a better player.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Nene comes in for Gortat, and it's Thornton in for Otto Porter Jr. Now here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
And another miss by Washington. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Wizards lead by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the 3 as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
Sometimes, Greg, you have those nights where the basket just looks twice as large as it is. Grand Canyon size. It might be one of those nights for him.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
We've seen John Wall handling his business. 19 points, and he's drained 3 three-point bombs so far.
Don't stop.
Whoa! Always some entertainment value when you go with the windmill jam.
Yeah, rim shaker and the wrist breaker.
Outrageous, guys.
Smith for 3. Washington with the rebound. Philadelphia last year struggled in a number of ways, Greg. The big one was they couldn't make shots as a team. Very basic.
Kevin, lowest field goal percentage in the entire league, and by a wide margin. Hard to get any wins when that's the case.
The 76ers trailed by 5. The 3.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
And the slam dunk by Wall.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
With the fadeaway. That's short off the rim.
The right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
He kicks it to Porter. To the wing on the left. Morris passes to Wall. Again, the miss by Wall.
And, the Sixers did end with the lowest field goal percentage in the league. Shot just under 41% on the season. Easily put them in last place, and you can't win if you shoot that poorly.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Washington making some changes. Jared Dudley's checked in for Morris. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. And the 76ers also making a change. Stauskas is checked in. Covington with the bucket.
And guys, you would have hoped the 76ers would have improved over the course of the season, but really their shooting got worse after the All-Star break, dropping below 40%.
Smith kicks to Embiid. No good. And Washington the other way now.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Covington inside the line. Hits the front of the rim and out. Beal, that's for two. Beal can't get that one to fall.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot. He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Right wing. Sessions dishes to Gortat. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And for Jared Dudley, a bit of a resurgence last season. Found a team you like playing for, played much closer to his career numbers than the year before with the Clippers.
Yeah, and that's a great point. I mean, he turned back the clock in almost every category, and I think to your point, a lot of it has to do with the fit. He's on a team in a role that suits his talent, and I think you're going to see him continue to be consistent.
4-3, Covington. Porter pulls it in. Here's Beal. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Some good play from Beal in this one. He's got 11 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
For the Wizards, Nene comes in for Gortat. And it's Thornton in for Otto Porter Jr. Otto Porter, hailing from a family of basketball players. His mom, All-State in '85. His 3 uncles won state titles. Deep basketball roots.
And how about the fact several of his cousins also won state championships, although Otto is the only one in the family to reach the NBA.
And Noel kicks to Grant. Misses off the left iron.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Washington. Wall comes in for Sessions. Outside, Wall.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
The 76ers trail by 13. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Sinks the triple. Thompson's got 6 points.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
3-pointer. Here's Noel. And that one is stuffed right through.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second-chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Wizards up by 12. We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And Washington has possession. And so in the game for the 76ers, Robert Covington out there with Noel. Then there's Isaiah Cannon. Then there's Ish Smith. And it's Okafor in at the 5 down low. Wall wide open.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Nice shot by Smith.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Cannon kicks to Covington. And the pass to Noel. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Marcin Gortat. And last year, quite a rookie campaign for Nerlens Noel. He had the ACL injury he sustained in college. Missed his first full season with the Sixers. And like you've talked about, you know, he came back and really, with a flourish, made a mark his first year in the league.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of people wondered how would he bounce back from that knee. And I'd have to say it was pretty good. I mean, finished 3rd in the voting for Rookie of the Year.
Good on the shot. The 76ers trailed by 11. Smith kicks to Covington. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Covington's got 19 points.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
And, you know, getting back to Nerlens Noel, if it weren't for the ACL tear, he may have been the first player drafted in 2K13. His 8 rebounds and nearly 2 blocks a game as a rookie show he has the talent.
And one thing to note about Nerlens Noel, last season, he was a thief. He averaged almost 2 steals a game as a rookie center. That tells me he has more than just quickness and length, guys. He has great anticipation and still one of the best motors I have ever seen.
And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. And both free throws good for Covington. Philadelphia started to create a little bit of an identity last season after all their transactions, Clark, and shifting around. They settled down and came together.
Yeah, and I tell you, it looks like the identity will be the Sixers being a defensive team going forward. Offense has its fits and starts, but defensively they found some traction.
Wall's shot is off.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And it's Smith penetrating. Embiid kicks to Covington. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Morris.
As you said, the 76ers will be a team built on defense going forward. At least that's what it seems like to me. They have very active hands and can bother a lot of shots. They also force a ton of turnovers as well.
The 76ers trail by 9. Here's Covington. Rebounded by the Wizards. Morris has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team. And, you know, guys, the Sixers did force a lot of turnovers, but they also gave the ball away the most in the NBA, so kind of negated the turnovers they forced. They can be as defensive as they want, but they've got to get better at taking care of the ball if they're going to improve.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Brett Brown as he addressed his team. He hasn't been happy with their shot selection. He told them, we're forcing things out there, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, work for the open shot in the flow of our offense. We'll see if they heed that advice, Kevin.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And he gets the bucket.
He's been on a tear from the three-point line this game.
Wall against Smith for the 3. Smith with the defensive effort.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all. Nice pass there. Good job to get it up quick.
Beal, that's for 2. Rebound by the 76ers. Okafor's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Cannon. He's covered by Beal. Gortat with the block. And they're able to recover. Down low. Here's Porter. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Wizards lead by 10.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Embiid, the pass to Cannon. For 3, Covington. Rebound, Washington.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
6 on the shot clock. Beal. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
The 76ers trail by 12. Cannon dishes to Embiid. Covington inside the line. The 76ers again can't hit it.
I think he's got to find another way to contribute, Kevin, besides looking to shoot the ball. I mean, he just can't get anything to bounce his way this quarter, so he's got to do other things.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Washington.
Looks that way, Steve. And Clark, what an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, they definitely had a huge edge, and that's in their DNA, to push the pace and to apply pressure from an offensive standpoint. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are exactly the kind of games they can play.
That's fun basketball to watch,
too. It sure is. It sure is.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for John Wall. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it, are you kidding me?
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Clock at 6. Beal pulls it in. On offense, here are the Wizards. 13-point lead. Count that one. Wall's got 38 points.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
Okafor kicks to Covington. Can't hit. Gortat with the defensive effort. From deep, Wall. And he gets it to go. Wall's got 41.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Morris. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Free throw good for Morris. No good on the second free throw. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. See you next time.